Would you like to see the alignments and the aspects we're talking about this week? Well, check out the weekly overview on the funastrology.com YouTube channel. A picture really is worth 1,000 words. Welcome in to the Fun Astrology Podcast. Thomas Miller, and I've got a great little special episode that my dear friend Liz Grace Christie sent me this week, and I thought, well, that could be a really good thing for Sunday, even though it happened on Tuesday. Liz loves galactic astrology and particularly related to the goddess asteroids. We first connected when she sent me an email about Ophiuchus and the possible 13th constellation in the zodiac, and I thought, oh, this person she's got a cutting-edge view of something that is, I think, going to be reflected by the Capricorn to Aquarius Pluto transition. And the things that are going to be unfolding and developing in astrology in the future are not going to be the old Capricornian charts. So I think it's time for all of us to open up and start to expand our awareness. That's why I love it when she can drop in with a special episode. So with that, she explains everything of the special conjunction that happened this week.
On August 20th, 2024, an important celestial event unfolded. The Sun, in Leo, made an exact conjunction to asteroid goddess Vesta at 27 degrees 50 minutes. This aspect is more than just an astrological occurrence. It symbolizes a powerful infusion of the sun's energy into the eternal flame that Vesta represents. Mercury retrograde is close behind in this exact conjunction between the sun and Vesta, which only heightens the already potent Leo energy in the air. Traditionally, Mercury retrograde is a time for rest and introspection, yet this season has defined expectations. Instead of slowing down, we've found ourselves immersed in social interactions, technology, and logistics. For a time reference, this latest installment of Mercury retrograde started back on August 5th, and it will end on August 28th. I'm recording this on the day of the Vesta-Sun conjunction, August 20th, 2024. This movement in the stars has invited us to step into the spotlight, particularly in the area of our charts where Vesta is currently transiting, which is in the sign of Leo. So, for instance, Leo falls on the cusp of my 4th house, which is connected to the home, family, and intuition. I've noticed a significant increase in activity and energy in those areas of my life. You might discover similar patterns if you explore where Leo falls in your own chart. Leo, the lion, is a sign that embodies power, confidence, and loyalty. Those born under Leo are naturally inclined to express themselves creatively. It's their evolutionary birthright to do so. The convergence of the Sun, Vesta, and Mercury retrograde in Leo has made this retrograde season particularly vibrant and communicative. Additionally, Mars and Jupiter in the sign of Gemini has pushed us out of our comfort zones, making this a time of tumultuous yet regenerative change. We are all undergoing personal revolutions, transformative moments that allow us to reshape our realities. Now, let's turn our focus back to Vesta, a figure often misunderstood in both mythology and astrology. Historically, Vesta transitioned from the role of a sacred whore in matriarchal societies to that of a sacred virgin in patriarchal Rome and Greece. This shift coincided with the growing awareness among men of the role of sperm in reproduction, which led to the patriarchal claim over women's bodies and reproductive rights. Before this understanding, childbirth was considered pure magic, a divine mystery of the feminine. The Vestal virgins, were originally sex priestesses in pre-Dorian indigenous Mediterranean cultures. These beings were the sacred keepers of the flame. Whether labeled as virgins or whores, these priestesses shared the profound responsibility of tending to the divine spark, the source of all creation. Leo, a sign intimately connected with creation, children, and the heart, resonates strongly with Vesta's energy. In ancient times, Vesta's temples were sacred spaces for spiritual recalibration, where individuals sought visions from the divine. The act of creation, whether through artistic expression or the miracle of childbirth, serves as a testament to the sacred energy that Vesta embodies. It's essential to understand that exploring Vesta's history is not about diminishing the masculine or about placing the ancient matriarchal societies on a pedestal. Rather, it's an invitation to grasp the full story of the goddess Vesta, a tale of transformation from whore to virgin, from a symbol of the sacred flame to a representation of the evolving understanding of creation and power. This knowledge empowers you to appreciate the depth and complexity of Vesta, recognizing both sides of her story. There's a reason why sex feels so deeply fulfilling. It's because on some level, it connects us to the divine, with creation energy itself. The priestesses who served in Vesta's temples were wholly devoted to this source energy, whether they were known as whores or as virgins. In the matriarchal era, the term virgin birth held a different meaning. It referred to a child born from a sacred sexual act, often occurring in a dark cave or temple space with multiple male partners. The progeny of such unions were considered children of the divine, representatives of higher forces, and were cared for by the community. With this historical context in mind, Vesta emerges as a goddess linked to the creative spark, a visionary, a powerful psychic, and a deity that bridges dimensions. Vesta is not just a symbol, but she is a portal into the divine. For those born with strong Vesta influences, such as conjunctions or hard aspects to the sun, moon, or personal planets, her energy will be omnipotent. These individuals often find themselves at the heart of important social circles, families, or communities. There's a unique part of their soul that serves as a beacon, a connection to the spark of life, acting almost like a direct line to the divine. These Vesta influence individuals are frequently gifted, whether as writers, speakers, or artists, finding that creativity flows naturally through them. Their presence is often felt the moment that they enter a room, a somewhat ironic occurrence for the native, since their primary focus is on tending that eternal flame, channeling their energy away from personal recognition and toward the act of creation itself. These beings vibrate at a frequency of creation. These beings vibrate at a frequency of source, making them natural conduits to higher realms and acute detectors of truth. Moreover, Vesta natives carry with them a unique form of protection in this lifetime. The eternal flame they tend must be safeguarded, and so they are surrounded by unseen forces, ensuring the longevity of their sacred mission. But, of course, This divine protection isn't without its conditions. Vesta natives must be willing to do the work, to engage in the spiritual and personal growth necessary to maintain this connection to the eternal flame. It's likely that if you have Vesta strongly influencing your chart, especially in aspect to the sun, the moon, the lunar nodes, or Pluto, you've been devoted to this work in past lives. However, this doesn't exempt you from the need to continue nurturing that flame in your current incarnation. If you are someone with a strong Vesta presence in your natal chart, paying attention to transiting Vesta is crucial. When she makes aspects to your natal personal planets, especially the sun, expect significant breakthroughs, paradigm-shifting changes that can alter the course of your life. These aren't always easy transitions. Long-standing friendships might end, deep emotional traumas could surface, and even panic attacks might occur. Vesta, as an ancient goddess of sacred sex, creation, and life, challenges us to engage with the purest forms of these energies. How can we experience the highest expressions of creation without first achieving true consent, both with ourselves and with others? Transiting Vesta's role is to purify us, to make us confront our shadows directly so that we don't pollute our channel to the divine. Light creates contrast with darkness. They are inseparable, just as the archetypes of the whore and the virgin. They coexist within the same spectrum. Vesta teaches us that one cannot exist without the other. And yet it is through this duality that we find our truest connection to the source. Looking back on 2024 and the recent conjunction of Vesta with the sun, I truly believe that we're all being given a chance to glimpse a little slice of heaven. This conjunction isn't just about the personal transformations. It's also making a trine aspect to the galactic center in Sagittarius at 27 degrees. This alignment amplifies the potential for interdimensional contact, offering us a deeper connection to the cosmos. To give you some perspective, the galactic center is a powerful point in our Milky Way galaxy, and from our vantage point on Earth, it appears in the constellation Sagittarius. This celestial alignment touches on themes of belief and morality, and it might even leave us feeling a bit dreamy or as if our heads are in the clouds during these last days of August. Earlier, I mentioned that we all are experiencing personal revolutions, and I want to emphasize how fitting that word is, the word revolution, for this time. As I speak and record this, Saturn, Chiron, Neptune, Mercury, and Pluto are all retrograde. The sun's recent passage by Vesta is sending waves of fresh inspiration through us as a collective. From the 20th onward, it's as though the universe is urging us to embrace playfulness, to become inspired, and tap into our own creative potential. As I conclude this exploration of Vesta's recent conjunction with the sun, we are reminded that this event is more than just a celestial alignment. It represents a profound opportunity for personal and collective transformation. The trine aspect to the galactic center in Sagittarius amplifies our connection to the cosmos, inviting us to explore deeper dimensions of belief and morality. As we navigate these final days of August, we may find ourselves dreaming more, contemplating the bigger picture, and feeling the pull of something greater. This retrograde season with Saturn, Chiron, Neptune, Mercury, and Pluto all in retrograde is a time of personal revolution, a time to reflect, renew, reshape, and to reinvent our realities. The sun's passage by Vesta has sparked new waves of inspiration, urging us to embrace playfulness and creativity. So let your heart be the guide as you dive deep into your connection with the divine. Whether you see it as Kundalini, the cosmos, or God, this is your moment of renewal. This is your chance to reconnect with the sacred flame from within. Allow that light to shine brightly in every aspect of your life, and allow it to illuminate the path ahead. This is Liz Grace. I thank you for your time, and I wish you all the best, and I send you so much love to you and yours. Bye.